Hey, Nashville. Woohoo. You're doing great. We had such an amazing event with Maggie Smith. This book, You Could Make Your Place You Could Make Your Place Beautiful. You Could Make This Place Beautiful, which was our April 1st editions pick. My gosh, she was wonderful. And I've been hearing from friends all over the place saying, oh, did you read that Maggie Smith book that just came out? So it makes me really happy because this is a beautiful, beautiful memoir by a poet and it's gaining traction. Everyone I know who's reading it is really excited about it. Stalking Shakespeare, out today by Lee Durkee. And this is a nonfiction book about trying to figure out what the true portrait of Shakespeare is and sort of losing your mind while you're working on it. And it has a fantastic quote by George Saunders, and I want to read anything George Saunders wants to read. Also got a great review in the New York Times this week. My pal, Lee Smith. I love Lee Smith. She's fun and she's smart, and this is called Silver Alert, and it has to do with seniors running away from home in a Porsche. Come on, you want to read this. David Grann. This is going to be huge. The Wager. It's about a mutiny. It's about a ship leaving from England in the 1700s where no one is kind. Yeah, that pretty much sums it up. Martin Scorsese and Leonardo DiCaprio, who made the movie of The Killers of the Flower Moon, his last smash hit, have also signed up to make a movie of this. And I know you already have a copy of It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover, but they've come out with a special sparkly hardback edition, and there are just never enough days to say thank you to Colleen Hoover for keeping the industry of publishing and book selling alive. Thank you, Colleen. Lindsay, what you got?
Hello. I've got all great things come in pairs, so I've got two of everything. Up first, two romance novels for you. India Holden has a very fabulous series going on of Victorian era gentle ladies who might also have magical powers. The latest is The Secret Service of Tea and Treason. We've got tons of copies. Alexandra Belfleur, who is a staff favorite, has a new series out today, starting with The Fiancé Farce. If you love a marriage of convenience, a romance writer who's getting in an entanglement with her cover model, check this one out. Over in mystery, we have a new Brennan Slocum, Symphony of Secrets. If you are a music nerd or somebody who loves a page turner, check this one out. We also have Don Winslow out today. This is the second book in the trilogy he's working on, following up City on Fire. We have City of Dreams. Mystery's not your jam, you want something more contemporary. Book that out today I'm excited about is If We're Being Honest by Kat Shook. This one follows a Southern family. There's a drunken eulogy, secrets are revealed, things get a little messy. Over in the north, though, we have another contemporary funny drama from J. Ryan Straddle, Saturday Night at the Lakeside Supper Club. This one is Dueling Minnesota Restaurant Families. And over in historical fiction, we have The Golden Doves by Martha Hall Kelly. This is a standalone novel from her, set around World War II. And one of my favorites from last year is now out in paperback with a beautiful new face, new color scheme, Woman of Light by Collie Fajardo Anstein. Collie, congratulations on the Guggenheim Fellowship and congratulations on your paperback release. And up next we have Elise.
Hi, I'm thinking about escaping myself as a senior in a Porsche. I'm totally reading this. Hi everyone. But before I leave in the Porsche, I do want to talk to you about some really great events. It goes so fast. Mary Louise Kelly, in conversation with Ann Patchett. This is a book about her kids and her oldest son and the year before he goes to college. And anyone who has been a parent or hasn't, or just knows kids, understands what all that means and can mean. We're so excited. This is Thursday. I believe we're almost filled up, but you can get a signed copy. So if you go online and you can't get a reserved seat, you are too late. You've got to do these things earlier. But I'm not here to yell at you. I'm here to tell you that you can get a signed copy of the book. And then Saturday is story time, 10:30. I always brighten up when I get to talk about story time, so be sure and make it at 10:30. And then I do want to mention that just recently we put up Bonnie Garmis, who is coming to the United States, and she's doing a limited tour. Parnassus is one of her stops, and we're thrilled. So Lessons in Chemistry. It is, I think it's been 39 weeks on the bestseller list, New York Times bestseller list. And if that's not enough, she's going to be in conversation with Todd Doty. We love Todd. And Little Pieces of Hope, I probably have given this to more people this past year than any other book. So be sure and this is on May 6th. It's ticketed. If you already have the book, give it to somebody and then get one signed for yourself, or the other way around. And then I want to mention April 29th, which is going to be amazing. Do you remember what that is? It's Independent Bookstore Day. And I talked last week about the online auction that goes to charity. It goes to the Parnassus Foundation. We give books to kids. So go ahead and go online. And if you're in town and you're available, please come and see us, because starting at 10:30 is Jessica Young. And then from there, we have Tyler Merritt. Jessica Young is going to do story time, I believe. I'm looking at Rayanne. And then we have Tyler Merritt. We love you, Tyler. He has done a children's book. And then I Take My Coffee Black just came out in paperback. And if you have seen and heard Tyler before, you know what an amazing speaker and what an amazing guy he is. So come and see Tyler. And then I think after that, we have Julian Vaca. I think that Rayanne has some. We have a YA panel of Julian Vaca and Erica Waters and Jeff Zentner. And then after that, we have some romance writers. I've got books everywhere. Sarah Adams and Laura Kang-Jessen are gonna be here. So there's YA, there's children, there's romance. And then to top it off, we've got the great Ann Patchett. So there is just something for everyone on Independent Bookstore Day, April 29th. Hope I see you at all these great events. And here is Rayanne.
Thanks, Elise. Hi, everybody. This is a great day for the Sprout and Spark Book Club because we have 2 new books out today. The Sprout book is I Live in a Tree Trunk by Meg Fleming and Brandon James Scott. This is a fun book about animals and their habitats. I live in a tree trunk. I live in a barn. I live in a shoebox. I'm down on the farm. I love reading this. And for the Spark Book Club, Far Out by Ann Bustard is out today. I adore this book. It is set in 1964 Texas. There's a town that is hosting Come On Down Day. They're welcoming space aliens to come and visit their town. Guess what? This is based on a real event that happened in Texas back in the day. There is a meteorite on display in the town. Someone steals it, and the main character's grandmother is accused. And so she must make sure that her grandmother is freed before the aliens land, or do they? So fun. You know we love a dog book here at Parnassus. This is a nonfiction book out today, Dogs, A History of Our Best Friends by Lita Judge. I have enjoyed looking through this. Okay, look right here, Sparky. Look here in the back. There's all the dogs. I love it. I sure did look for my dog Sammy in here. Border Collie, Beagle. There's all different size dogs in here. This is so awesome. Caldecott medalist Alan Say has a new book out today, Miss Irwin. This is about sharing our memories before they're gone. In middle grade, The Rhythm of Time by Questlove. Yes, that Questlove with S.A. Cosby is out today. This is about a boy who's not allowed to have a cell phone. His friend makes him one. But guess what? The cell phone enables time travel. He goes back in the 90s and decides to look up his favorite hip hop group that's now broken up so he can see them on stage. And then he gets stuck in the past. Sounds so fun. I hope you'll meet me at the bookstore for Independent Bookstore Day on April 29th. And all those great authors that Elise mentioned will be here. Jessica Young for story time. And for our YA signing time, Julian Vaca Erica Waters, and Jeff Sintner. Thanks for listening, and thanks for shopping at Parnassus.